So hello everyone, I'm Tofu and welcome back to Animal Crossing on the GameCube. So I've only just played the very first episode of this, and very first time I've ever played it, and I couldn't get enough of it, and so I'm playing more. So let's jump in, shall we? So here we are back in Tofutown, good old Tofutown. So today, to be honest, the whole point of this episode is just mostly going to be grinding. We are going to be doing a little bit of time travelling. I don't really know how that affects the game too much. Obviously it's going to have some implications, but hopefully not too many on this early stages. But I really want to get hold of a few tools. Obviously the shovel, the fishing rod, the bug catching net, and we can start a little bit of grind as far as money and obviously donate some things to the museum. Oh, Tofu, very good, great timing. It completely slipped my mind earlier, but there's something very important that I need you to do for me, yes? I'd like you to represent Tofutown as a member of the Happy Room Academy. So I guess this is just the fact that obviously they're going to rate my home every Sunday? Might not be Sunday necessarily, but yeah. They'll judge how my home looks and obviously give me points and things regarding how the Feng Shui and all that works. I have no idea as to how Feng Shui actually does work. I know it's various colours on certain walls, and obviously the furniture can't be facing the walls, otherwise it loses points. Yeah, leave it to me. I probably should have been paying attention to his dialogue and not just rambling about how the HRA actually works. But there we go. Low scores won't do much for our town's reputation, and it wasn't exactly soaring to begin with. But Tofutown's lovely. So put some thought into your design and be sure to keep your house spiffy, clean now and then, Well, good luck. Anyway, the whole reason I came into Nook's Cranny was to see just exactly how much this shovel is. Price is 500 bells. Okay, so I won't be buying that anytime soon. Gonna have to do a little bit of grinding as far as fruit and seashells and things are concerned. Obviously we've got a few flowers and a sapling as well. The odd bit of furniture, so this green chair, the shirt, and this lovely umbrella. So good news for anyone that's a fan of my beautiful and sultry voice. My cold has finally gone. So I'm sounding a little bit more like myself, which is just good news, I guess, for most people. But like I said, I was really just enamoured with this game. It's just retro charm, and I love the sassy nature of certain villagers, so I just had to play more. I do intend to play more of obviously New Horizons, and I have a villager hunt on the cards for my western ghost town island, so that'll be coming out very soon. Trying to just reacquaint myself with the layout of this town. Oh, there's a couple of fossils and things here. That's good to know. Hopefully I'll remember that when I eventually do get the shovel. Whether that remains to be seen is, yeah, that's future Tofu's problem. So I was actually looking just for more fruits, like more pears to shake off trees and obviously earn some money. We'll sell them. However, I've ended up all the way onto the beach, so I thought I'd pick up a load of shells. It already turns out that my inventory, which is absolutely tiny, is filled with various things. So I guess I will bomb up to Tom Nook. We'll see how much money I can obviously earn from selling all these various bits of just furniture, clothing, and knickknacks we've found just in our town, and then yeah, go from there. Feel free to browse, but try not to carouse. I don't think I've ever heard that word in my life. I guess it's just kind of loiter, but anyway, I'm here to sell. Very well then, show me what you've got, Can we, do we have to sell everything individually? Oh my word. Okay, well it looks like I probably will end up getting enough money to buy the shovel, but I'll jump cut so that you don't have to see me tediously selling every individual item. So, much to my delight, it turns out that if I've got multiple of a particular item in my inventory, he will actually suggest that you've got 2 or 3 or however many of them, and asks if you want to sell them all. But I did end up selling the shirt that I wanted to wear, and I mentioned that it was probably the best one we had in our inventory in the last episode, so that's a bit of a shame. I have kept hold of a single shirt, so the lime line shirt, so I'll probably change into that in a minute. But we did acquire enough funds to buy the shovel, so we can obviously go around digging up some fossils, and we'll go speak to Blathers for the first time. I'm also going to buy these flowers whilst we're here. I can't imagine they'd be too expensive. Fantastic, so we have acquired our very first tool. Let's grab that. Ah, shiny new shovel. Fantastic. Right, let's immediately run over to where I saw the 2 fossils so that I don't forget. Run down the ramp. I can obviously bash the rocks as well, which is hopefully a nice little way of gathering some money. Oh, we found a gyroid. A mega echoid. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it just to be fossils. Oh. My aim is a little bit off in this game, so I don't imagine I'll be very good bashing the rocks if I can't even dig up a single fossil. Oh, that's part of the fun though, isn't it? Oh, I'm trapping myself immediately. Not cool, not cool. Okay, fantastic. I am going to just run over down to the beach and pick up any remaining shells. See, we're going to be selling them before we end up skipping forward a day. I imagine the biggest issue that we're going to have as far as time travel would be if we had turnips. Obviously they're going to go bad, they're going to spoil and go rotten. That's not going to be a big issue for me at the moment because I imagine I'm quite a way off before I can even think about buying turnips. But yeah, obviously if there are any major implications with time travelling, just literally changing the time on the Wii, then feel free to let me know. Oh, found another gyroid. A poltergoid. Well, my pockets are full. Ah, already. This inventory is so small. Let's get rid of the Venus comb for now. So a quick visit to my house just to drop off a few bits and bobs. Obviously I've dropped off the fossil that we dug up earlier, the 2 gyroids, and I've changed my shirt. And the gyroids are pretty creepy looking, aren't they? Especially this boy on the right hand side here. Obviously he was meant to be a poltergeist-esque gyroid, but yeah, that's kind of creepy. I'm going to have to seriously improve my home storage situation as well, so I'm going to be heavily in debt to Nook for a very long time, if that's the case. Now here's a question, can you sell the work uniform back to Nook? I'm awfully sorry, but I can't buy that. It's against my policy, you see. Okay, well, that's to be expected, I guess. But if you don't need it, I can take it off your hands for free. It's no trouble. Oh, convenient that. Shall I take it? Well, it does help because obviously our inventory is so small, so yeah. Oh, but that's a weird interaction. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Actually, I don't particularly want it, but getting rid of things you no longer need is just one of my services. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Another fossil. Good times. Oh, look, it's the basketball that I ended up kicking into the ocean in the last episode. No. Okay. I kicked off the cliff. It's not too bad because it's not lost forever, but yeah, I'm not good at, like, controlling that. Nice. And we found the 1000 bells in the magical glowing spot. Can you, I assume you can bury this and turn it into a money tree? I guess let's give it a go. Ah, fabulous. I assume that will just be 3 times what I buried, so 3,000 bells, but you know, every little helps at this moment in time. I have like no cash, so all good. I am also a little bit lost. It didn't take much. Oh, another fossil. Or gyroid, excuse me. A rhythmoid. Okay, fantastic. So we've just found Rosie's house. So let's plant these. There's something kind of nice over the fact that you plant it and it immediately is just a flower. You don't have to wait for it to grow like a few days. See, New Horizons. I've got a mosquito chasing me, so I'm going to run off. And we have a small lighthouse on this very tiny peninsula. How charming. Okay, so I'm going to assume this is another fossil. Fantastic. We're obviously going to have to grab the one from our home, but we can go talk to Blathers. I guess let's do that now. Oh, the lobby looks so pretty. The stained glass window and just that beautiful shine coming through. Ah, glorious. Anyway, let's talk to Blathers. Zwok. What time is it? I'm so very sleepy. Oh dear me, 1,000 pardons. So terribly sorry. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a night, Ow. Yes. By the way, might there be something in which I can assist you? Yes, what's this? Oh yes indeed, well, tell me, might you be familiar with the Faraway Museum? I know the concept, I know that obviously we have to talk to Blathers, he then sends off fossils to the Faraway Museum because he can't assess them himself. And then obviously in a day or two we end up getting a letter basically telling us what the fossils are. I only happen to know that because I have watched someone ages and ages ago play through this game. So that is pretty much the extent of my knowledge. That and what I've mentioned in the previous episode. Right, okay, I wish to donate an item. Hoo-hoo, I say splendid. What no doubt priceless item might you have for us today? This fossil, sir. Who indeed, woohoo! An unexamined fossil. My heart is set a-twitter at the very thought. I'm a fervent student of paleontology and I'm fairly confident I can assess the identity of this specimen. However, I must confess I have yet to receive my certification, so I cannot offer an official examination. So there we go, just like I said, obviously would have to send it off and the Faraway Museum will have to be the place that actually tells us what our fossil is. How do we go about doing that though? Incidentally, just by the by, I believe you received a letter from the Faraway Museum, correct? I don't think I have. Well, no letter yet, eh? Don't fret about it overmuch. I believe it should arrive sometime tomorrow. Once you receive it, you'll be able to correspond with the Faraway Museum. And won't that be nice, eh? Okay, well, that's good to know. So the last thing that Blathers told me was that they don't have any basically exhibits for me to actually look at, and so yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting hold of the net, fishing rod, and obviously getting these fossils assessed so we can donate something. And yeah, the museum is not just, as in his words, an expensive empty box. So the last thing I'm going to do on this day is just sell the remainder of the seashells that I've picked up. Obviously gather as much funds as we can, and then we'll move on to the next day and hopefully we'll get one of the tools that we require. So here we are on a brand new day, obviously the very next day at about 11 AM, and we've got a couple of letters from the museum, so obviously we'll read that one. The Faraway Museum cordially invites you to take part in its free fossil identification program. Send us any fossil you find and we'll identify it and return it promptly. Thanks for your support. Okay, and is this going to be... Oh, I was expecting it to be from Kiki because I obviously sent her that letter, but it's the HRA, so let's see what they've got to say. Thank you for joining the Happy Room Academy. We'll be monitoring your progress as you try and turn your home into a masterpiece of style. Happy decorating. Well, I certainly can't say that my home is a masterpiece of style right now. It looks like an absolute tip. But let's run over to see the Nook's Cranny. We'll see if we have any new tools, like I mentioned previously. And if we do, we'll obviously buy them and try and get on some fishing or bug catching. Okay, so we've got a rock. There's a bit of furniture, but we do have the bug catching net. Fantastic. Price is 500 bells. Obviously going to buy that immediately. It's a shame that we didn't get the fishing rod as well. I don't know if you can necessarily get both at the same day, because the shovel has respawned. But there we go. Obviously it's still early days in this game, so Nook just gave me a tutorial as to how to use the net. I guess I'm just going to buy the wallpaper and the flooring. Oh, you can actually look at it. Oh, that's a fantastic feature. I mean, I guess it's not really my style, but then I suppose my home is awful. So I'm gonna avoid it for now, because obviously my funds are quite limited at the moment. Maybe when we have a little bit more money to throw away. Just found our first fossil, and I missed it immediately. I'm so bad at aiming. Obviously it could have been a gyroid, but there we go, I got lucky. I did see Paolo running around, so let's have a quick word with him. You know, Tofu, you've got one unusual name, pal. I mean, it's just plain unusual. Oh, well, thank you, Paolo, I suppose. I've been thinking about that since early yesterday, pal. Yep. That doesn't make me sound some kind of a freak, does it? Yeah, so, what do you need me for? Do you need any help? Hopefully not just, you know, insulting me for my weird name. Getting my snooze on in the flower patch on a bright sunny afternoon. Watching little puffs of cloud float by on the warm summer breeze as I doze in and out of pleasant dreams. Nothing, I mean nothing beats a day like this, pal. So, you don't have any jobs for me. Cool. Well, let's say hello to the absolutely gorgeous and darling Kiki. Good morning. Gee, getting to talk to you first thing in the morning. This must be my lucky day, huh, kitty cat? Aw, you are a darling. I wonder if my day's starting out this blessed, what could possibly be in store for me later on? So tell me, what did you want? Need a favour? Really? You don't mind? In that case, could you take these clothes to Carmen? Oh, Carmen doesn't really like me. That's possibly going to be an issue. I knitted them in my spare time, but I haven't had a spare chance to deliver them. Press X to doubt. Can you do that for me? I can indeed. Just because you're so pleasant. Ooh, dragonfly. Let's bust out our net. And let's catch this boy, or girl. And our first insect we've caught is a common dragonfly. I love the way they zoom around. Can't wait to donate to the museum. Oh, it's going to be so full of one dragonfly. We've already found Carmen accidentally. I was actually kind of looking for Rosie's house so I could plant the flowers, but we found Carmen. Ah, it's Tofu. Hello, Bumpkin. Sorry, I'm a touch sleepy. You sure are full of beans this early in the morning. Well, I'm actually recording this late at night this time, which is probably why I sound a little bit more alive. Anyway, delivery. I'm so glad you're here. Just how long did you plan on making me wait anyway? Well, let's check it out. I didn't make you wait that long. I literally only just got this. How do I look? Be honest. I'm ravishing, aren't I? Really, I look simply fantastic in anything. Oh, very full of yourself, Carmen. But I love the sassy nature. Oh, but she's giving me some money. Ah, you're alright. No doubt you'll insult me right now, but you know. Any money's a helpful hand. Well, I'm quite impressed at your performance. Perhaps I judged you too quickly. Thank you. Oh, that might actually be the nicest thing she said to me, which is kind of sad. But hopefully we're not going to just stab her with the shovel. Cool. Fossil number 2 of the day. How many do you get in the day in this game? Is it 3? 4? I'm going to bash this rock. Oh, we got a pill bug. Let's quickly bust out our net. I missed the day of the tool ring. I missed. I am no good at aiming. But we caught a pill bug. I bet that's a bitter pill for it to swallow. That was really awful. Ah, don't you just love the puns in this game? In this series? Oh yeah, that's the the show I dropped previously. Oh my god. Please. I'm not a noob. I swear. I caught a darn a dragonfly. Darn, I'm good. You're damn right I am. Rosie, my other darling. Just frolicking in the flowers. You sleep okay last night, silly? Get some quality time soaring logs? I slept so-so. Soaring logs? What's that about? Anyway, need any help? Actually, Kiki still hasn't returned my sweet comic book. I totally need... Didn't she have the comic book, like, last time? Don't you hate it when someone borrows something of yours and never returns it? Well, last time she gave it to Spike, who gave it to Tybalt, who gave it to everyone else. It really steams my broccoli, if you know how I feel. Then please help me out, silly. Sure. I'm still having to get used to this control setup, because, yeah, it's very different compared to, obviously, New Horizons. I can't imagine I would get another chore from a villager if I've already got one. Anyway, here is Spike, big tough guy. Your face is looking especially long this morning. What's with you? So, what do you want? Can I help out? Yeah, alright, listen up. I need you to get over to Paolo's place pronto. Okay, you can get multiple tasks, I guess. That's where you'll find a comic book. It's mine, of course. It's been borrowed for some time. I'm sure you know the type. I'll bring it right back, but 2 years later, nada. Absolutely pathetic. The more I think about it, the more worked up I get. Anyway, while I squash my rage, can you get it for me? Yeah, leave it to me. Don't go doing anything to Paolo that you might regret. I'm sure you won't regret it, but, you know, I will. A weed. Goodbye, weed. And we found Paolo straight away. Not just frolicking outside his home. So, yeah. Picking up a comic. Oh, weak. I didn't mean for you to come over here on Spike's behalf. Sorry, pal. Well, in any case, here's the comic book. Don't forget to return it. As if I would dare not. Big bruiser guy like Spike. Don't let it happen again, Paolo. Here is your comic back, sir. This is my comic book. There's no two ways about it. Wow, I must say I'm shocked. I'm glad I asked for your help, punk. Here, this stationery is for you. You better take it. I won't accept charity. Besides, I never use it. Just getting rid of your trash casually as a reward for me doing your bidding. One good deed for the day done. Let's go talk to Kiki and obviously return Rosie's comic. So, how many of you beautiful people actually started playing this series with this game? Or, in fact, better question, which game did you actually kind of jump into the series with? So, New Leaf was definitely the one for me. It was the first time I ever played this series. I really wanted to play this game, but like I said, it never really came up in the UK that much. And then when I did eventually have money to try and get hold of it, it was just way too expensive. Kiki again has passed the comic on to someone else, and we'll have to go to Tybalt now to find it. You can't keep doing this, Kiki. It's not cool. Okay, hopefully Tybalt hasn't passed it on to someone else as well. Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Well, I'm here to pick up a comic. This is Rosie's comic book, which I was borrowing for a while. Oh good, he actually does have it. Another random question, but something that maybe the better informed people can let me know about. So in-game it's the 3rd of July, and I'm pretty sure, certainly in the American version anyway, that there is a 4th of July event, so I imagine fireworks. Is that going to be a thing in Europe, or the European game? Because obviously we don't celebrate Independence Day over here. Naturally, because, you know, America gained its independence from us in the UK. So it'd be weird for us to celebrate it. Anyway, yeah, it would just be nice and pretty cool just to see an event pretty quick off the bat. Anyway, I have returned Rosie's comic back. If I'd known I'd be getting it back, I was going to be this easy, I'd have gotten it myself. That's a lie. What do you think? Is some furniture a good reward? Hell yeah it is. So I've quickly just nipped into the police station just to see if there's any items just available. There is a regal dresser. And yeah, I'm going to be definitely taking that. Definitely part of our dailies is to check this. Any free furniture at this early time is obviously a godsend. I've quickly just placed down the Regal dresser and it looks beautiful, and I would happily have all the Regal furniture as a complete set in this home. I've obviously had to pick up the kiddie wardrobe, and yeah, the green lamp I got from, I assume, Spike or whatever, is hideous. So I'm going to sell it pretty quickly. Okay, and I wanted to go to the post office just because I wanted to see how we go about getting the fossils assessed. Okay, it's literally just the museum. Do I have to literally write anything? So I've written, please assess this, have a good one. I have no idea how to attach a fossil or anything to it. Do you just grab a fossil and then literally throw it on? Yes, okay. I'm learning. Slowly but surely. Quickly, just before I do that, can I grab more than one, or do I have to literally just do 3 letters per... it looks like I have to do 3 letters. I think you can send more than one fossil at a time. Like, you can do loads, like the entire inventory if memory serves, but I think they can only send back 3 per day, so it will just get put into a queue essentially, and then obviously the day after, which will be the 4th, then I'll get fossil 4, 5, 6 sent to me. Hopefully that's correct. Like I said, I am still learning this game. It's the first time I've ever played it, other than obviously the previous episode. But yeah, it's still all very new to me. So I've written 3 very basic letters, which I'm going to send to the museum, just so it got rid of the stationery that was in my inventory, so it clears up another space. Obviously it will clear up the fossils as well. But yeah, I'm just doing 4 for now, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know if you have to actually physically write anything in the letter to send it to the museum. Okay, maybe that's something that someone with better knowledge can let me know in the comments about. Try and catch this cicada. Thank God, I thought I'd actually missed it. A large brown cicada, or is he just really dirty? Should we run over to Blathers and donate these fantastic creatures? See what his reaction is to that. I'm sure it would be terrible, but you know. So let's give him the cicada that we just caught. Ah, who? Yes, indeed. That's a brown cicada, if I'm not utterly mistaken. No, that's not necessary. Please, I must insist we leave it in its container. Protocols, you see. What? I have to say that I'm not overly fond of insects. I simply do not like touching them. Blech. Cicadas. What can one say about these odd insects? They are certainly noisy. Noisy enough, I should say. They definitely are. On one of my trips to Japan, I went during the summer and there were loads of them. And they're so loud, I actually thought that it was like electric cables with the like the current or whatever going through them as I was walking through the park. It's only that my, you know, super observant mind and whatever then noticed that there wasn't any electric cables or whatever, and I realised what they were. But yeah, can't imagine I would be too impressed if one of those flew at me. Anyway, quickly just going to grind through giving him the various insects we've got. So the common dragonfly. Tofu, have you ever peered closely into a dragonfly's eyes? Ghastly, really. Who? But I digress. Was that it? Wow, you really don't like certain insects, huh? Tell me, Tofu, have you ever turned a peelbug over and examined its repellent underside? The legs, so many of them, jerking, wiggling, writhing. Blech, abhorrent, wretched little monsters. And finally put him out of his misery with our Dana dragonfly. So good stuff. Now the museum actually has some donations and exhibits. I guess, shall we just peer in, see? Ah, beautiful. Look at this. Little pond with all the flowers around. We've got the dragonflies fluttering about. Oh, it's going to look absolutely fantastic when it's actually filled to the brim. So just playing with my inventory, I've just remembered that I do have a sapling. So I guess I'll just plant this here, because why not? Cool. And let's run over and talk to some more villagers and see if they've got anything for me, like chore-wise. Do you need a favour, Carmen? Oh my, I just had something for you, but I'm afraid it's been taken care of. Maybe next time. Oh. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. Slowly but surely I'm getting used to this town. I just scared something off that tree, that's a shame, but they go, let's just try and sneak away a little bit before I can catch this yellow thing. Gotcha. Caught a drone beetle. I wonder where the queen is. I don't get it. Anyway, Tybolt, do you have any chores for me? Need a favour? What? Really? Oh, let me think. There must be something I can use you for. I know, I've got it. The perfect job for you. Am I collecting a comic book? No. I bought these clothes as a present for Rosie, but I just haven't had time to deliver them. It's a pretty stylish get-up. I mean, I'd be pretty stoked to get something like this. Oh, now watch as Rosie changes into it and it'll be absolutely horrific. Yeah, I'll handle it, don't worry. Hi Rosie, you've got a delivery from Tybolt. Oh, it's finally here. Can you hang out a second? I want to try this really fast. Hey! Is this really me? I look so beautiful, I can hardly recognise myself. The shirt almost matches your skin, so it kind of looks like you're just running around with a giant A tattooed on you. It's a little bit weird. I don't have much cash on me, so how's 218 bells? That sounds absolutely fantastic. It's nice to know there are people like you willing to go the extra mile. Ah, got another cicada. Is this the same one that we caught last time? A robust cicada. And what a robust specimen. Cool, groundbreaking day as far as insect catching. Everything's going to go to Blathers and he's going to just cry. Oh! Oh, we have Peanut! Oh, hello! I was thinking to myself, I don't know when any new villagers come into the village, or town I should say, and yeah, I have no idea how many we can even have. Oh, Peanut is another fantastic addition. Oh, good morning. What could you want from me so early in the morning, slacker? Power shake? What? Oh, I see. You're another one of my fans, aren't you, slacker? It's a chore being so darn popular. Well, as humble as you are a fantastic villager, and yeah, I'm gonna love you just as much as Rosie and Kiki, Paolo, I'm sure. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone, hee. So, what's your name? Tofu? For real? That's an okay name, I guess. I'll let you be my friend. Wow. Okay, Peanut, fantastic. I wasn't expecting such an amazing villager. It's amazing villagers after amazing villagers. Let's just quickly talk to her and see if she has a chore for us. What's up, slacker? Give me a job. Actually, Tybolt still hasn't returned my sweet comic book. Everyone reads comics. Is it manga, or do you think it's like Western comics, like superhero, like Marvel or DC? That's very devious face she's got going on there. Yep, I'll help you out. Oh, that's a lot sweeter of a face. Wow, I've really got to just get used to not running everywhere. There's a bug on that flower, so I'm going to quickly catch that before we talk to Tybolt. Tybolt is absolutely amazed. Ooh, a cockroach. Oh, just put it in my pocket. Huh. Cockroach is actually something you can catch in this game and not just crush in your home. Interesting. Anyway, I am picking up a comic. I can't hear you. A comic book? Nah, no idea what you're talking about right now. But now that I think about it, I did see Paolo sneaking out of my house with something a while back. Maybe sort out some security. I know a tough rhino guy that will sort something out for you. Probably for some cash though, unfortunately, but yeah, you know. Now, where is Paolo? He's properly out and about on this island. He's the only one that seems to be actually running around. Butterfly, catch! Yes, I caught a great purple emperor butterfly. Supposedly comes from a far-off island. Sweet! Right, now on with our quest to find Paolo. Last time I knew he was running around the cliffs here. He seems to be the only one that's actually venturing away from his home, so it might be a while before I find him. Wow, where the hell was Paolo? I'm just like catching as many bugs as I can whilst I'm looking for him. Caught a longhorn beetle. I didn't even need a lasso. Where the hell is Paolo? Oh my god. Like, how do you misplace a pink elephant? Like, are you for real right now? Oh my god. Do you know how long I've been searching for you? Like, it's probably akin to about 20 minutes. Where were you? You better not tell me that this comic book is somewhere else. Okay. You do actually have it, thank God. I was about to start throwing fists, I swear. Well, I definitely need to pay off Nook and obviously improve my home situation to the point where I can actually have this size house, because that's quite a lot of space you got there. We finally find Peanut. Not nearly as long as the search as it was for Paolo, but I knew that she was hanging around the cliffs in front of her home, so it wasn't too long of a find. So finally got your comic back. Sweet. If I'd known I'd be getting back this easy, I'd have gone in myself. It wasn't easy at all, Peanut. It was like 20 minutes of my life wasted. But at least I got some furniture. What furniture did we indeed get? CD player. Nice. But I best run off to Blathers so we can donate more of these bugs. It's turning into more of a museum grind than it is for bells, but you know, it's just the way the game works, I suppose. And so after donating almost an entire inventory of bugs to Blathers, I guess I'm going to call today's episode here. So thank you so much for watching. Did that dragonfly just land on my head? Oh, I did. Adorable. Anyway, absolutely action-packed episode today. So we got the net, we got a brand new villager in Peanut, and Paolo went missing for like half an hour. But all good fun. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please hit like and consider subscribing if you haven't done already. As for the next few videos, I'm going to be doing a villager hunt on my western desert themed island, so there will be no holds barred. Obviously we'll have plenty of tickets to look for any of the cowboy-esque villagers that we want to find for that island. So hopefully I'll see you there, and for this island I guess we'll move on to the next day, and hopefully we'll get a fishing rod. But I want to say a massive thank you. Hopefully I'll see you in the next episode, and until the next episode, have a good one. Cheers guys!